We found out why it's called the Rain Coast. What is this, mid-September?
Yeah, September 16th.
It's rained. We counted the last 6 out of 10 days, I think.
Yeah, that's been a lot.
A lot of rain. A lot of precipitation in the air. We're just like in the clouds right now. Can barely see the cove we're going into. We're in Simoom Sound. And we're gonna anchor in Macintosh Bay. How are you coping with all this rain, Mac?
It's wet. Wet and cold.
We're just thinking of things to keep us warm, like the fire. We need more firewood.
We need more firewood, yeah.
And it's way too wet to gather any on shore. Yeah. We're gonna bake some bread,
Play some chess.
drink some wine, try to stay warm. Maybe put up a tarp here on the top of the boat. At least dry out the cockpit a little bit. Everything is just soaking wet. Everything. Basking in this little bit of blue sky right here. It's this little window of blue sky. It's our glimmer of hope.
Yeah, we really appreciate that little blue sky.
Because it has been just so rainy and cloudy, misty, foggy, all those things over there. We're hoping this little bit of blue sky is just going to keep growing, turn into a nice sunny day. Maybe hopefully a few sunny days ahead. That would be fantastic. Dry everything out. There's a lot of wet stuff. We did fashion this structure here.
Continue with the hillbilly style.
Yeah. Of course we put this up and then the sun came out. That's how it works, right?
We weathered 6 days of rain. For this. Oh, it's so good to see. Living on a boat. I need one thing, just one thing, and this is the mess that one thing is created because it's buried. Okay, the item is under this thing in the very back, but to get to that, I have to unpack everything, and this is the mess that was created to get that one thing. Thought I would explain what I have going on here. We are working on the coolant tank, coolant system, and this is new. This is the expansion tank. We didn't have one before. Antifreeze will go in there and the engine will, as it heats up, the coolant will be allowed to expand and contract as the engine temperature varies. So it gives us a really good gauge on the health of the system, and we previously didn't have that. The hose just went over and down into the bilge, which is not ideal for several reasons, and this is a big improvement and really a simple one that I think will really help us out in the future.
So we're just leaving Simoom Sound. We woke up this morning, found out that we didn't have, or we had very little power this morning.
Yeah.
Mac turned on a light down in the V-berth, and it was very dim.
Very dim. That was cause for concern. So.
And then you investigated more and found that two of the house batteries are shot.
2 of the 3 house batteries are way lower in voltage, which means our chart plotter doesn't work. Our VHF,
which is this thing. Usually we're looking at this and we know exactly where all the rocks are on the map, so now we have to use the very dim cell phone. Just goes unfazed by the current situation. We pulled in a whole bucket of shrimp. Yum.
the biggest catch yet.
It's got to be like 150 of those guys, right? At least.
Yeah.
That's a silver lining.
There is a silver lining. Yeah.
And it's sunny, which it had been rainy for like 7 out of the 10 days up here.
So
Yeah.
we've got some work to do. We're
Some troubleshooting.
We're gonna.
Luckily, we're only 5 or 6 miles from that marina that has power. Not all the marinas up here have power.
Right.
Probably gonna have to start heading back now.
Yeah.
Feel the weather's about to turn. This is probably our sign that it's time to go home.
Yeah. I think there was ever a sign.
This is it.
Today we received the sign.
So we'll get these batteries back in working order and then we'll start heading home. Currently the only ones at the dock. Late September and the season's over. I'm gonna see about getting these batteries charged up on the boat. Pierre's got some ideas and maybe some extra batteries to help make ours work. That's right. No way!
Old batteries, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Somewhere up in the hills they found some distilled water. Okay, here's the situation. The batteries that were in there are out and they're charging. We added some water, distilled water to them, and they're charging at the marina's dockside workshop. And we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, this is the power saga continues. So,
just the boat is a complete and utter disaster.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are at the point where the batteries are charged from Pierre, right?
Yep.
Okay. He had some distilled water up in the hills.
We made it work, topped them off. They're pretty much back installed. But we had to run down clicking.
Then we heard a clicking noise.
So
we followed it down. We were looking all over for this noise in the head, in the V-berth, and then we found it was the pesky depth sounder.
Yeah, transducer. And this is what the aftermath
of all that. And the depth sounder has been acting up.
Yeah.
It's been kind of giving us erroneous depth readings.
Yes, but
I did get a battle scar. I was looking around for stuff. Boinked my head pretty bad. But it's just battle scars, I guess.
Yeah.
And we ended up unplugging the depth sounder, correct?
Yep.
We finally found out
so
where
we have
it was.
no depth sounder anymore, which is fine. We'll use we're actually going to use the fishing rod.
Yeah, we use the chart plotter.
We know how much line we have out, so that's our new depth sounder.
Yep. I think that'll get us home.
Wait a minute. We don't even know if this thing is safe or not.
Well, best way to find out is to
Get her out on the ocean, Kitty. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen out there.